Is I was like, well, what if I lost my AirTag? Like, am I out of just my $30? Is my $30 just going out the window? AirTags, 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 and AirTags. They finally here, y'all. Now, if you guys are somebody like me and you're just like, isn't that just like the tile tracker, but like Apple branded instead? The answer to that is yes, but there's a big note to that too. Now, there's some major differences with this one, especially if you guys have an iPhone 11 or 12 or 12 Pro, anything like that. Now, the first thing I want to actually talk with you guys about with these is the look and the design of these.
So tell me, is you gonna ride out when the chips fall?
The look pretty much has this small, like, circular design that is made where the back of it seems to be made out of like the same like stainless steel that's on something like the, hold on, y'all. Let me get it real quick. The heck did I do with my Apple Watch? Hold on, y'all. Can't find my Apple Watch. All right, there we go. I found it. Now, it seems to pretty much be made out of the same stainless steel that's on the back of the Apple Watch with Apple's logo that's on it. Then there's the white material that is on the top of these AirTags. Now, the size of it seems pretty small when they was actually showing it during the presentation today, which I gotta say, Apple's presentations, y'all, is by far the best that's out there. Now, one thing that I actually like about it is the price. Price literally starting at $29 for one, and then you get 4 of them for $99, which I personally think is ideal because let's be honest, if you buy one, you're gonna put them on something like your car keys, right? Then next thing you know, you're gonna wanna put them on something like your wallet or whatever else. Just right there, that's 2 of them. So you're already out of 60 bucks with that. You might as well go ahead and get the 4-pack, save yourself $30. I'm just saying, I'm trying to help you out. Let me help you and you help me. That's how we get down on here.
Take me back, so tell me, is you gonna ride out when the chips fall?
Now with these guys, you can use them like you would a tile tracker that you guys are probably used to, but it uses Find My app on your iPhone to be able to track where you pretty much lost your stuff. But here is the difference between this one as well as like tile trackers. With the AirTags, it uses the secure Bluetooth signal that can be detected within the Find My network. So it will essentially send your location of your AirTag to the iCloud. Then from there, you can go to the map and you can locate exactly where it is. Then, when you actually get near it, the lost items on your phone screen will turn into like a mini GPS to be able to find and show your AirTags and exactly where they're actually located, down to the amount of feet that you guys are away from it using ultra band wide technology that is way more accurate than tile trackers are. Because I'll be honest with you, man, I was literally one of those people that was like, you know, isn't this just the tile trackers? Like, why is there so, why is there so much hype around it? But just so you know, this level of accuracy and precision will only work with the iPhone 11 and above. So if you guys are a person like me and you're on an iPhone XS Max or less, and you want that level of precision, then you will need to upgrade. Now, I'm not saying that you can't use the AirTags with an older iPhone or anything like that. You can still use that, but when it comes to that level of accuracy, to whereas when you're walking close to it, then your phone, you'll start feeling that haptic feedback. As the closer you get to it, the stronger the haptic feedback is actually gonna be. So, all I'm saying is, if you want that level of accuracy with it, you will have to have an iPhone 11 or better. So, just keep that in mind. It kind of made me want to actually go upgrade my phone. Apple, y'all smart. I see what you did there. Now, looking at this screen that I have up, you guys can see that there's a little speaker icon in the right-hand corner. Now, this is something else that I actually personally thought was dope about these, is that it actually comes with a speaker that is built right into the AirTags, that when it's pressed on the iPhone or an iPad, it will play a chime, so that way you guys can easily locate it even faster, giving you guys even better accuracy when you guys are nearby it. Or you can just say things like, hey Siri, find my keys, or find my wallet, or find my bike, or whatever you guys want, and it's gonna play a chime just using your voice, which is actually really dope. Now, the next thing I was thinking about when they were talking about these, right, is I was like, well, what if I lost my AirTag? Like, am I out of just my $30? Is my $30 just going out the window? Well, Apple actually thought about this too. So you can actually put your AirTag into what they call lost mode. Then that AirTag is detected by a device that is within your network. You will get a notification on your phone to where it was last seen at. Then Apple was like, you know what, we're gonna take it a step further. If you guys actually set it up, you can actually have someone get your contact info by just tapping your AirTags with an NFC capable smartphone. And honestly, this feature is on most phones today because it's the same technology that allows you guys to be able to use things like Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay, or anything like that. So 9 times out of 10, somebody's phone is out there pretty much could easily just tap on this AirTag, and then they will get your contact information, and then they could ship it back to you or send it back to you, contact you, whatever, meet up so you can get your $30 AirTag back, and you know, you ain't paying Apple $30 more, or $100 more if you lost 4 of them. Now, I will say with this, kind of like a security risk with this is I'm not sure what type of information that you can store on your AirTag, because obviously you wouldn't want to put things like your home address or anything like that. So maybe like just your phone number or your name, then I think you might be good to go. But I don't know how much information Apple's gonna allow you to put on there, but definitely something we're gonna look into for sure.
Back, so tell me, is you gonna ride out when the chips fall?
Now, before we actually talk about the battery life and will it mess up if you guys get in the rain or if it's in water, anything like that, here's something that I was actually thinking about. What if somebody actually takes one of these takes one of these AirTags, slide it into your pocket, or they put it into your purse, and they could be able to track your every movement? Kind of creepy to actually think about that, right? Yeah, I was pretty much thinking the same thing. Well, once again, Apple has that covered too, and they announced, this is one of the things that I can say about Apple, is that they are really big and they pride themselves on getting privacy right. So they built these things actually centered around privacy concerns. So for starters, only you guys can actually see where your AirTag is actually located. Everywhere that the AirTag has been, its history is never stored on the AirTag device. Even devices that relay that information of your AirTag within your network also stays anonymous as well as encrypted. So in short, not even Apple knows the location of your AirTags, or nor do they know the identity of that device, which is actually a big deal. But see, kid, that doesn't solve the problem if somebody wants to slip one of these into my pocket or on my car without me actually knowing. Well, guys, trust me, I'm getting there. We're about to talk about that right now. So basically, we talking about unwanted tracking, right? So let's say that someone's AirTag just magically, somehow mysteriously made it into the way of your pocket, your purse, or your car. Now, when you guys are actually near it, your iPhone will actually notice it's traveling with you and send you guys an alert on your phone. But then you say to yourself, well, see, kid, I keep my phone in my pocket, or I usually have it face down on the table, so I'm not gonna see that notification. Well, after a while, if you guys still haven't noticed it or found the AirTag, it will start actually playing a sound to let you guys know it is there, so that way you guys can easily find it and get rid of it, toss it, or whatever. These alerts, guys, are only triggered when the AirTag has been separated from its owner. So if you guys are on a train full of people who have AirTags, all of these AirTags won't just start, popping up on your phone and buzzing off unless it was actually separated from its owner. Now, the only issue where I can actually see with this is, what if someone accidentally left one on a train and then you hop onto the train? Then in that case, your phone will let you know that an AirTag is nearby, and then later on it's gonna actually start beeping, which could get a little creepy and make you think that you're being tracked by somebody. But once they are actually out in the wild, then we will have to see kind of how all of this performs in those different scenarios. But at least it gets you to know, what's up.
Take me back, so tell me, is you gonna ride out when the chips fall?
Now, battery life is actually something that I was hyped to hear would last more than a year on a standard battery that is replaceable. Now, the battery actually uses these little batteries right here, which are like the CR2032s. Basically the same ones that kind of go into like your old school watches and stuff like that. So it's going to use those same style of batteries. You can buy those on Amazon. I'll link the ones that I personally buy down in the description section below if you guys want to pick those up.
Back, so tell me, is you gonna ride out when the chips fall?
Now, when it comes to these actually being water resistant, these are that too. It is IP67 rated, meaning, guys, it can handle any type of water, anything you throw at it. Basically, the standard is 1 meters of water up to 30 minutes that it can sit in. So if you drop your keys in a puddle of water, you're gonna be good to go. And last but not least, they have colorful keychain holders in a bunch of different colors, as well as materials that you guys can get. I'm actually personally liking the AirTag loops, which are made of the same silicone material that you guys have on the Apple Watch bands and stuff like that. So it's probably the one I'm gonna get. But let me know if you guys are picking some of these up. I'm actually curious if you're scared. What do you guys think? All of that, let me know. So now that you guys know everything about the AirTags, let's talk about these new iMacs. These are special, guys. Big changes happening here. Let me give you guys the rundown, and let's start that video right now. I instantly was like, Apple, why did you go with a white bezel instead of a black bezel? Now, why? Just why? Oh, so we did it. Apple finally did it. We got the iMac that we've been asking for. Let's see, we got slimmer designs, more colors, faster processor, updated webcams, updated speakers, better microphones, new keyboards, new Magic Mice. I mean, you name it. Apple pretty much gave it up to us today. So let's go ahead and start unpacking all of this sauce that Apple gave us. Let's talk about it.
Back, so tell me, is you gonna ride out when the chips fall?
So the most noticeable thing about the Apple M1 iMacs are the new slim down design. This machine, guys, is only 11.5 millimeters thin. Let me give you guys a reference on how thin this thing really is.